won't have to cry no more.
Day 41. Do you hear me? Day 41. It is May 30th, 2023. So I have 19 days left. And today started my fast, and I was tempted straight off the bat. I went to Dunkin' Donuts this morning, got my coffee, and I was like, "Can I also get it?" It's like, you just don't do it, Courtney. Just don't even be tempted, you know. It's just like, never mind. She's like, "You sure?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Don't ask me again, because I might say yes, but no, for real. I really don't have addictions. You know what I mean? I'm grateful for that. I am so grateful that I am able to combat temptation. I'm able to combat, like, if I say I know, then that's what I mean. Like, I can hold myself accountable. And I'm supposed to be fasting for 72 hours. My mom made me a peach cobbler, and I have been, oh my gosh, God knows how much I've been craving a peach cobbler for the past few years. And the fact that she made it from scratch, and it's like I can't eat it until I finish my fast, is even more determination, even more dedication to myself, because I was like, I know I can do this. Like, God has called me to fast. I can do this. So it's just been a lot that God's just been working on me on. I feel like almost it's too much at one time. Why are y'all so damn close to my face? There we go. It's like almost too much at one time. And because I said I was going to be running, I said I was going to make bread. I did all of those things. Like, I conquered all of those things. Like, are they to the perfections as I want them? No. But I am doing those things. You know what I mean? Yesterday I was cleaning my house, and when I was cleaning my house, I cried a little bit. I cried because I had to let things go. Things that just had no purpose. I don't know what I was crying for, but when I was walking through my house, it felt like a whole different atmosphere. It felt different. It felt like I could breathe, you know. One simple thing is me making my bed. And sometimes I don't always make my bed, but that just made a difference. The energy just felt different. When I was looking at my bags, looking at my door, it was like, dang, where you got with a lot of stuff. Like, it may not look like it, but me cleaning out my closet and me cleaning out my kitchen, it just needed it to be done. I took down some shelf. Like, I had a homemade shelf in my room. I took that down because it just wasn't serving no purpose. Like, what do you have that for? To sit more junk up there? And typically, yes, because I just needed more place to store more stuff. But anyway, so God just continues to move me, and I continue to listen. I don't know. I wanted to tell you all about this dream I had, and it made me cry last night. I had this beautiful dream that God said, yes, go ahead, share it. All right. So last night I had this beautiful dream that and if I cry, y'all. Don't judge me. You know I'm emotional. I had this beautiful dream that I had a baby girl. Now, I didn't dream I was pregnant. It was so weird, but it was like almost like God gifted me her. And I remember that she was wrapped in this all white linen with pink flowers and a white covered beanie. It wasn't like a store-bought. It was like knit. It was like a old cloth, the old school cloth, like hand knit, and it was so beautiful. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's my girl. Like, it's my girl. It's like, I finally got my girl. And it was like, I was trying to think of her name, and the first thing I thought of was Lily, which is my grandmother. But it was saying, like, in my dream, was like, that's not her name. Like, this is from Lily. Like, this is a gift from my grandmother. And then it was like, that's the connection. Okay. So then it was like, I was holding her, and I was trying to figure out her name and stuff like that. And it was, Moana kept coming up, the name Moana, but it wasn't the fact that I was naming my daughter that. It was the fact, like, that's where she is coming from, that connection between thank you God, between her ancestors and Moana. Like, that was a spiritual gift. And my dreams speak, like, I have very vivid dreams. Like, I have very strong dreams. And when I woke up, I cried. Like, I'm grieving a child that I didn't even meet. And it was like I literally held her in my hands, and I could remember, like, she was so cute, she was so beautiful. I was like, oh my gosh, God, thank you. Because I strive to have more children. Like, I want to have more children, and that was just confirmation. Like, where your manifestation, what you want is coming. Like, and this beautiful wrapped gift. And when I was like, damn, I woke up, I was teary-eyed, because that was just such a beautiful moment. Like, that was it felt so real. It's been dreams where I had woken up and they felt real. And typically whatever I dream, it always happens. It always happens. But anyway, that was a moment, like, I don't understand, but that's what I'm getting from, like, my discernment. Like, that's just let you know, like, your manifestation is coming. Like, that unexpected blessing is coming. You, like, just keep going. And even more ironic is the fact that I've been really taking my health seriously, and I needed something that I know will help treat leukemia. And it was like, you need to start taking soursop, because one thing the doctors did tell me, like, whenever I want to have more kids, I can't be on chemo, and I don't know how that's going to affect my body, and I don't want anything to affect me having kids in the future. So I've just been taking soursop daily, and when I go get my blood work and stuff, I'll see how it's working, and then make adjustments from there. So I am continuously just trying to make strides and trying to really get my life in order. I don't know what the hell, sorry God, I don't know what is going on with me cleaning this house, but it's like, I need you to clean. I need you to clean this house. And even today, I have so much more work to do. And I didn't think my house was that in this order. Like, it wasn't, it was chaos, but now it's just like, yo, I have stuff everywhere. And it's just like, yo, Court, and it's just like little stuff, and it adds up. So now I'm just getting rid of all of it. Like, whatever I don't need, I'm getting rid of it. And it's just, as I'm doing that, it's releasing the stress, it's releasing the tension, because it's that stuff I gotta take care of, that stuff I gotta manage. I had shoe boxes, sneakers I didn't even wear, sneakers I brought didn't even wear, empty shoe box, empty glass containers, empty bags. I mean, like, why are you holding on to this empty shit, Court? I don't know. But anyway, I really didn't have a necessary message today, but just, I don't know. I did have a message. I thought I had a message, and turns out the fact that it just went out my head. I can be completely honest. Like, I didn't think day 19, day 41, and look, it's 222, which means balance. Day 41 will be like this, but I guess sometimes you just need to let it flow, and whatever God tells you to say is what He tells you to say. Whatever He tells you to do is what He tells you to do. It's up to you on if you want to go with that, you know. But just know, if you go against God, you're going against yourself. I told my friend today when I was in the car with her, I said, girl, I don't have the shit I be doing don't make motherfucking sense to me. You know what I mean? But I was like, I'm just trusting God. I said, it's just like, okay, all right. If you say this, all right, I don't see it, but I'm not supposed to see it. And I was like, okay, all right, God, that's all I do. Okay, you want me to do this? I'm gonna do it, you know. And the more I do that, the more He blesses me, the more that I receive, because I'm falling into His word. I'm understanding, like, He is guiding me this way for a reason. Now, am I scared and terrified sometimes? Yes. I told her, I said, I don't, we were talking about relationships. She was like, what if this is it? What if I don't find love again? I said, and who said that? I said, did God tell you that? She goes, no. I said, that's your own thoughts. That is your own thoughts. God ain't never tell you that you wasn't going to find love after this relationship. And she was like, I know, but is this everything I want? I said, yes. And God told us that if this is not what we want and this is not of him, he's going to bless us with what we want or better. So I told her, I said, in this season, God has me praying for my spouse. I told her, I said, what man do I have? And I said, every day it gives me grace, it gives me strength. I love it, you know, constantly being in prayer for somebody. And I don't even met him. I haven't even met him yet. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I don't know. I don't know what God has in store for me. But I'm doing it. And as I'm praying for him, I'm praying for myself. And as I'm praying for him, I'm praying for our family. And as I'm praying for him, I'm getting closer to God. She was like, I know God is a jealous God and he doesn't want to be envious. I said, first of all, God is never jealous. Okay? I said, I don't like that saying that our God is a jealous God. I said, he wants us to have companionship. That's what he wants. I said, but what he is telling us is you don't worship nobody before me. You don't put nobody before me because y'all both are supposed to look to me. So how are you going to worship your relationship more than I gave you this relationship. That's what he's saying. I gave this to you. So how are you going to put it before me? God ain't never jealous. God ain't got shit to be jealous about. He's the creator of all things. He's the knower of things. What he got to be jealous for? What he got to be envious for? He's just saying, simply respect me enough as your father and don't put nothing or anyone above me. That is all. And I had to stop saying that. Like, I know God is just jealous. He don't, what? My God ain't jealous. He just knows his place. And you better know your place, respectfully. But for real though, I was like, we put so much emphasis and focus on relationships that we lose sight of God, and that we don't see what God is doing in our lives and in our relationships, and how we like to think we know about what it takes to be in a relationship, but you just don't know. You just don't know. And if you two don't have a connection spiritually, like I told her, I said, what I desire in a relationship is not what any man can give me. Why are you so single? Because I desire my peace. I am not going to compromise my peace to be in a relationship where I gotta question myself, where I gotta feel uncomfortable, where I gotta walk on eggshells. I'm not doing that. I know who I am and I know what I have to offer. Until that shit is reciprocated fully, if you want to leave, bye. I'm not chasing nothing, because God told me I never have to chase my blessings. What is mine is mine. It doesn't matter who, what, when, where, why, how, who tries to come apart, who tries to break us apart, who tries to come in and try to take it from me. God is going to tell them no, because this is already written in stone. This is made divinely for you. Nobody else. That's that kind of relationship I want. That's that kind of love, because we both understand that we put God first in our relationships and everything else will follow. In a relationship, it's supposed to add to you. We're a team. We're talking about the lack of communication in relationships. That's because people want to control. I'm not controlling shit. I don't have to control it. It is such a level of peace to me knowing that we are like this. And even by myself, I'm still like this. So if I'm going like this and you're at it, you meet me here, and then all of a sudden I'm like this, or I'm like this, or I'm just staying here and you just taking it from me, I'm not elevating no more. I was doing good. I was flourishing. I should be doing the same thing with or without you. Nothing should be taken from me. Thank you, God. My peace, my sanity, I shouldn't be driven away from Christ. I should be driven him more. I desire a love that we're going to pray together. I said, when's the last time you prayed with your man? When's the last time you sent scriptures to each other? You know what I mean? What is your prayer life like together? I'm not saying you have to read the Bible, but literally pray for each other. Your spouse don't have to know that you're praying for him. I pray every day. I pray every day, because what happens is when I get into my relationship, I know how to maintain it. I am a prayer warrior. When he is down, when he is struggling, I can lean on him. I can put my hand on him and I can pray. Pray for whatever he needs. And if God needs me to be something in his life, then I'm going to be that. If he needs a friend, if he needs a lover, he needs a confidant, whatever he needs, God allows me to be that to him. That's the kind of love I desire, and it's reciprocated. We are meant to submit to each other as husband and wife. But some people don't get that. They don't understand that. A lot of men expect the wife to submit. I will submit if you submit to me. It's not being a softie. It's not being, what do they call it? I don't even care. But you can't be, if it's your wife or if it's your woman, that's what you're meant to do. You're meant to show her love and affection. That came out of nowhere. But that's how you know God is just working on me. Like, you have no idea that the love I desire to experience, because I give it fully. I give it fully. And that's why I'm just gracious and grateful that God doesn't allow people to enter my life to take that from me. I still give it. I still have the capability to give it, because you can have somebody come in your life and take everything from you, and you no longer see value in yourself. You no longer love yourself. I've been there, man. I ain't going back. I ain't going back, because God has brought me so far. Why would I turn back? Why would I spin the block? Honey, I'm in a whole different neighborhood. Shit, fuck that. I'm in a different city. You can't see me. I ain't even in your neighborhood no more. But I don't know who the hell that yelling, so they just messed up my train of thought. But anyway, let me end this video and let me go finish cleaning my damn crib. So I love y'all. Day 42 coming up. I'm out.